begin. Let's begin. Alright. Welcome to the Discord Chronicles episode 1. If you can't hear the Discord audio, then let me know and we'll do a third take of this. Because I was planning to upload this as a normal video, but then Rita didn't take the audio in for whatever reason. So for now, this is gonna be a live. If you have any problems with that, I sadly can't do anything about it. It's what has to happen for this to work. So yeah. Anyways, today we're here with an interview with KilometerDefeater. We're here with an interview with KilometerDefeater. Say hi. And today for episode 1 of our thing, we're gonna be simply doing a simple interview, like things about the future of my games. If they were doing them coming out, guildtale, all of those. But, yeah, once I add just collaborator those, and which I'm gonna be making eventually. Once I add the KilometerDefeater guy to the collaborator things for those, and then I'm going to. Once I do that, I'm going to. So let's go ahead and get into the interview. What is your question?
So, are you planning on making like different versions, like AUs and stuff?
Of guildtale?
Yeah.
As for that, I haven't quite decided yet, as I don't know how that would fit into the lore, and Panda has suggested just not really adding like AUs to the general lore of the game, or really guildtale as a whole. So I'll be having to sort things out with that and figure out whether that will be adding AUs to the canon lore of guildtale. So let me pull up a text document here. So let me pull up a text document. So Panda says that it probably wouldn't really fit well into the lore overall of guildtale. So that either means no, or that we'll see. I'm assuming that means the second option.
Okay. So, what's your opinion on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2?
My little brother is obsessed with Dragon Ball Z recently, so I don't know how to give an answer to that.
Oh, that's fine. So, what's your opinion on Undertale in general?
10 out of 10. Well, besides the not so good fan art some people post, but other than that, it's cool.
If, say, for example, somebody has used the name that you're using for this, what would you do? Would you change the name, or?
I would probably end up like keeping the global name. In fact, I'd probably consider changing my YouTube name because you just an FNF fan but can't play IR record. It's starting to get a little outdated. But so far, I'm probably either gonna keep it or I'm probably gonna make it like something else, just a Pizza Tower fan but can't play IR record, instead of changing the name entirely. As for the general game name, like Plush 3015 or Puzzler 3015, which is what I'm calling on most platforms, then I'm not quite sure what I would do, but I found someone on John Trash with the name Puzzler before, so I'm not quite sure.
Okay, alright. So, say for example, somebody leaves the server and they are a part of the thing. What would you do?
If they're part of Discord Chronicles and they have like a reason to leave, like personal life, I would just
No, I mean like the Undertale server and Gilded.
If they're a part of guildtale, then Panda would probably get someone else for the role, like ask someone who make an application for the role, or just have someone become the role. But if it was just a normal person, then yeah, that would be a sad day for the server.
Okay. So, say for example, there's somebody doing a role, but there's another role, like not an insignificant role, but a role that's just like not really there in like only like for like a part of like guildtale. And there's only like not really, it's not really that. Like say for example, Monster Kid.
I would ask them if they wanted me to keep them inside of guildtale. If they said no, then I'll remove them. Well, Panda would probably, but we probably both come to an agreement. If that they said that they did want to be in guildtale, then we would continue having them in guildtale until they want to be removed.
Wait, so say for example that somebody has one role, but they want to do another role, but they already have one role and they want to keep that role as well.
So if they want to become a different role, but want to keep the role they have?
Yeah.
Well, we'd ask them, we'd ask them, do you want to switch? Do you want to, like, just in general change the role? Do you just want to, in general, honestly, if they just wanted to keep both roles, then we'd ask them to give, like, 2 OCs they have. Like, if they don't have 2 OCs, then we'd figure out how to make personals for them. So we make one of their OCs into the first role, and another one of their OCs into the second. Most likely. Most likely. Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely.
So, I forgot what I was gonna say. How do you think it's coming on so far? How do you think it's going?
Guildtale's going on pretty good. In fact, there's already like the first one, 3 Guildtale AIs on character.ai. Although the first one is an outdated version of the Guildtale Flesh AI, and the second one is Guildtale Panda, aka Vio. So yeah.
So who is like the roles that like everybody's roles? Who's like Azrael and his Flowey.
Panda is Azrael and Flowey. I think that I'm not quite sure what Panda's Azrael form would be, but I'm pretty sure it's basically just their profile picture pasted onto Azrael. I'm the plush, so I'm the Sans technically. Duo, who created the idea of Gilded in Undertale, so Guildtale as it's now called. Is the Papyrus, although he decided to ask the owner of the Undertale server to ban Duolingo's account, who is him. So then he logged on as alt account, Rice, and yeah, Rice isn't banned. Duolingo asked Arisanes to ban his own account, and then so he did, and then he logged on, and they logged on result, who was Rice. So yeah,
Who's like the main character in it?
Well, there was a noise character. I'm pretty sure it's a different noise user from the one on the Discord Chronicles server. I think it's a different. Yeah, I think it's a different noise user from the one on the Discord Chronicles server. Who was he, Frisk? So I'm not quite sure whether that they're still like on Gilded or if they deleted it. But yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you were to scrap the idea, like somebody were to like scrap the idea and you couldn't do anymore, what would you do?
Well, if someone tried to steal the idea of Guildtale, I'll let them know, comment saying, hey, this idea has already been made. You can try like Discordvo. Or if somebody tried to copyright it themselves, if somebody tried to steal copyright it, then I'd yeet them into the abyss.
Okay, so what you're saying is never mind. Who is like the Kara, who's the Toriel, who's the Asgore?
As for the Toriel, we don't quite have a Toriel yet. The Asgore is Arisanes, the Mad Dummy in that AU is KK Psycho, And so far, I don't think we've really come to a conclusion on some other roles that we might be adding, like Monster Kid and all that.
Okay. Have you come to a conclusion about Coral?
Not quite yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll be you or someone else. I haven't decided yet. As for that, I'll talk to Panda about whether we'll have a car in the AU or whether it'll just be like a collection of like a simulation instead, or it'll have the usual Undertale car or say at the end of the route.
How about you just like add cars throughout the game?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Like they would appear throughout the game, but they probably wouldn't quite appear around the end. Like, so like at the end, they probably would like give you something like similar to the Sans Final Judgment thingy, you know. And on a no route, they would fight you. And kind of after Guildtale Flush's fight. That would take place canonically after Guildtale Flush's fight. So nobody get that confused with don't get that confused with the warned AU made by Alia Toro. Also Alia ends up watching this higher cool. Yeah.
Okay, so in like say for example in the pacifist route, why can't you just add cars throughout like the Azura fight? Cause like it would make sense seeing as how they're like technically brothers and stuff. So
honestly, I don't know.
Really nice.
Honestly, I feel like that we could add them throughout certain parts of the game, but during the actual fight, maybe that their soul would be at least like managing to somehow. It's like they canonically and Guildtale off can about it, but I'm thinking that Air would already have all like the 7 souls, but he would need extra in order to actually break the small pieces of the barrier that might be left behind and grow and regrow. Which that's how the barrier works in my head can, and it might be how it works in Guildtale. I have no idea. I literally have like no idea how it would work in Guildtale. So yeah, basically. So far, what I'm thinking is that Charmed Soul would be a determination soul like in normal, or the Charmed Soul would be determination soul like in normal Undertale, and then during the Angel fight, their soul would, as others do in the pacifist route, would all get into funny absorb thing, but the determination soul that would already be stored would break out, and they would become an ally on your party. Like that would be where the party mechanic would be in the game. Like, normally, that probably wouldn't normally be in the game. But here, it would be. It would be an existing feature, and I don't know how really it would entirely work, besides that part of the game.
Okay. So, what is your opinion on having a group channel, but for like not like for like Guildtale, more like wait, do we even have a group channel for like Guildtale?
Not quite yet, although I am planning on adding some more categories, like, just in general.
Do you want me to make one?
Yeah, maybe once that episode 1 is over. But yeah, we're still doing episode 1 right now. So we've been doing it for like 13 minutes now.
Okay. So, what is your opinion on the server that we're using to record this?
It's pretty cool, considering I made this server. So far, it's in a bit of a chaotic state, though, so I'll get around to fixing things once I can, and I'm able to figure out how to add level rolls.
Okay. I think you need like a specific bot to do that, but
yeah. I don't know why the Discord doesn't just have an XP system already built in. Like why? Discord, add a way to give yourself to add XP by default as a toggleable so that we can make level rolls like infinitely easier.
Okay, yeah, that. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is there's a spam.
Yeah.
There's a spam channel here.
Yeah.
There's a spam channel.
Well, there will be a spam channel. That way. Yeah, there would be a spam channel. Yes, there would be.
Okay. Is that gonna be like a moderator system or like?
As for the monitoring system, I'm not quite sure yet for the server in general, but I'll get around to it.
Okay. Say if this is not continued, would it affect anything in any way?
Well, it would probably affect like how I record things in terms of like when I record things, because that like this is like the first episode, and I'm not thinking about just continuing this anytime soon. So this is probably gonna go on the series for like a while, hopefully, as long as nothing happens.
Okay, alright. So for like the game, do you want it to be like more advanced, or are you just gonna make like a basic Undertale game, like an Undertale fan game?
Well, there's probably going to be two versions. The first one will probably be like an X Delta, if I can figure out how to make those. Like, that would be like an X Delta or a data.winterface thingy.
Okay.
And this would be more like a light version of guildtale for those who have crappy PCs.
Okay.
And the second version would be more like an advanced, like a full fan game. That would be kind of like a remake after I get more used to certain modding tools.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on, I just dropped something. There we go.
Do you want to wrap it up, or?
Well, we've been doing this for like 17 minutes now, so we might be able to wrap it up. We might do episode 2 later, maybe. Yeah. Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up then.
So, goodbye. What did they do?
Alright, so do you want me to go ahead and end the stream thingy that I'm using to actually get this on YouTube?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. This was episode 1 of the Discord Chronicles. Thank you for joining. If anyone did end up joining, I mean, no one really viewed. So, goodbye.